Okay, so what is practical religion? We see that we have a lot of information regarding religion. Throughout all the resources is distributed widely. On internet, we have a lot of gurus, we have a lot of masters, we have a lot of scriptures. We don't know who is saying right thing, who is saying wrong thing, and we have no way to verify what is the authentic source of information. So, as an ignorant being, we we cannot say what is really true, what is really not true. And every religion, every master, they give you some set of do's and don'ts and to follow. And they try to brainwash you in many ways, like you should not do these things, you should do only that thing only, and you should do certain things in certain way only. You should not have greed, you should not have desire, you should not have anger, you should not have jealousy, and so on. And they give you so many commands to you, and when you go back to home, when you listen to them, you will feel very good about it. That Swamiji is saying such a good thing, and they are. I mean, it is going to change my life totally. The moment we go back to home, we are back to the same normal routine life. I mean, we our life becomes again in same state of miserable state. Then we see that our life is not getting changed in any way, even after listening to so many discourses, seeing so many spiritual things. So it's not affecting us practically in any way. So what's the practical way now? Uh, so we have to think on how to implement religion in daily life. So the first thing is always think on solutions, not on the problem. That's what all enlightened beings do. Whenever something happens, like let's say my car got into an accident or my house is burning. So what is common man is doing? He always thinks about how it happened, who did it, why he did it. He never thinks on solution first. He thinks on past. He thinks on always on what went wrong, and it's not going to help to correct the present situation. So it's better to think on solution first, rather than thinking on problem. So shift your attention from problem to the solution. That's the first step which you can take to make your life religious. Second thing you can do is do your best in every sphere of life. Put your maximum effort to do any activity, and don't expect any return out of your doing. That's in simple way. Desire a lot of things, but never desire the fulfillment of desire. I mean fruit of action. So because the reason being is we have only effort in our hand, and the result of action is not in our hand. So there is no way we can make things happen in any way. What we can do at the most is try our best to perform in any situation. So that's the second thing which we can do. Keep on doing things with maximum effort, maximum planning. Never become passive or inactive. Religion is not teaching us to become idle or inactive. That's the wrong religion, first of all. If it is making you ascetic or life negative, it's not a right religion at all, because ultimately we have to live in this material world. And if you really see deeply that, if you take an example of any saint or any master who became enlightened, if you see what is really changed, they are not growing horns in their head, or they did not develop any wings. Then what has really changed? The thing which is changed is the way of behaving, the way they behave, the way they take the things, the way they react towards the situation. So they are always life positive, that they are totally active in every mode, and they always think on solution. They always think on problems of humanity and how to resolve it. So that's the another step to become religious, to make the religious practical. Next thing we can do is try to accept all kind of results out of our action. We do a lot of action, but we have some expectation out of that action. And when that action and when the results are not getting fulfilled, we blame the action, we blame the people, we blame the situation, we blame the surrounding, and uh, we try to find out, we try to rather than trying to find the solution, we always try to blame the entities. That's not the right way. The right way is to understand the situation and accept the result. Whatever result you get, just accept it, because there is no other way to go. So results are anyway not in our hand. It has to be accepted. So better accept it. If you don't accept, it will make you restless. It will make you miserable. Whether results are good or bad, it doesn't matter. But the thing is, just accept any situation, any surrounding, any people as it is. Everybody is unique. Everybody has their own thinking. Everybody has their own mindset, and we expect people to behave the way we want. We never accept the people as they are. So that's the cause of misery to the human being. And because of this expectation, we want everybody to be carbon copy of our own self. It's not going to be true at all. Means, everybody is so unique. Nobody can become carbon copy of any other being. So only way is to accept the people as they are, and don't force our own idea on others. At the max, we can suggest, oh, this is a good thing or this is a bad thing. But there is no point in forcing anything on others. So people are not going to listen to anything which they don't like. Whether it may be good or bad, it doesn't matter. They will not take it unless until they really have interest in it. So this is the third thing is acceptance. Accept the situation, accept everything in its pure form, and always act out of your own consciousness. Never act out of your perceptions or your own ideas, your own dead judgments. Or we have accumulated so much garbage from our childhood, and we don't know what is truth, what is falsity. Really speaking, whatever we know, everything is false. Everything is just a perception. There is no reality we know, and the reality is never seen, because we have been programmed. We have been, forced with a lot of ideas from so many sources, from our parents, from our friends, from our society, from our scriptures, from our masters, from so many sources. Ideas are, being bombarded on our mind, and we just take it. We just keep on storing them, and whenever we have to take any decision, we always go through those database of ideas, and we just choose one of those ideas and we just implement it. But that's not the right way. You have to see that reality is always beyond perception. So what we know is only perception, only biased information. That's not the reality. So our all actions are based on perception. That's why it brings the misery. That's why it brings lot of unhappiness. And we add expectation to the misery, to the action. And since we are not acting out of our own real being, as well as we are having so much expectation from everything, and that is not going to be fulfilled. Because fruit is not in our hand. First of all, whether I expect that I should be a king of the world, it's not in my hand. If I don't become king, I become unhappy. So you should have realistic expectation, and keeping all the negative factors into mind. Then that expectation can be fulfilled. But not all expectation can be fulfilled. So better be ready for any kind of reaction or any kind of output from life, and just accept it, whatever life gives to us.